Okay, dude, don't throw your herpes at me. That shit's not cool. And I'm almost out of stasis. Though. Like, Ethan looks... Like, if you look at Ethan... Howdy, everyone. How's it going today? I hope everyone's having a lovely Tuesday. Welcome in, Lovely Bear. How are you doing today? I don't know why Chaz said whole, but you know, it do be like that. Glad to hear you're doing better. One day at a time, right? I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. So, I did not make a decision. And in my not making a decision, I've made a decision. Yes, take that for how I said it. But I decided that of that list of 10 games that I posted on the Discord, I picked 4 of them. And I put them on a wheel. So we're going to let fate decide what we're playing. I'm not sure how this is going to go. But on the wheel, we have Fahrenheit, The Return of the Obra Dinn, Evil West, hello, Hudson, and Bioshock Infinite. What is on your head? And why is it gritty? Obra Dinn. If the wheel decides it... welcome in, Jaglu. How are you today? I've decided that the wheel is choosing. The wheel knows all. The wheel will pick. There's something on Hudson's head, and I don't know what it is, and it's gritty and gross. Oh. It's on his ear, too. Come here. What did you get into? What grossness are you into? My gross trash pup. Who will not leave me alone, even though I just bribed him with a treat. No, no biting. Why are you misbehaving? People are watching. The internet sees you being bad. So yeah, I've decided to let the wheel decide. Well, I don't know how this is going to go. I did not prepare. All these games I've downloaded. And that is as far as I've gotten. I did not prepare anything else. Stop biting. I also have a 3D print in the background running. I don't know if you can hear it. But there's a weird noise in the background. Because I finally got my 3D printer set up. I have the 3D printer on a shelf over there. It's behind my mic arm. Oh, other way, Ralph. There we go. And I got a shelf with some of my older cameras on it. But yeah. So I have that going for me at least. You can kind of see them in the background, right? Nope. It's very hard to do. Right here. There you see 2 things on the wall. I printed up a thing to hang my portafilter and my puck screen for my espresso machine. And now I'm printing a thing to tamp in for my espresso machine. I also brought down the painting. That's now back there. So, like, I did things this weekend. You know? I got that. I did things this weekend. But I've delayed enough. Let's see what the wheel has to say. Actually, we'll make it a little bit more fun. And I'm not on the right computer for fun. Because I just had another idea. Start a prediction. What will be the wheels will? Outcome 1. Infinite. And you know, I hate the word Fahrenheit because there we go. All right, if you look up top of the chat, there is now a poll or a prediction. Do with that what you will. Okay, there we go. Let me get back to the other thing. See who thinks what. Wait, did I fuck this up? Now it's gone. We're having a terrible windstorm right now, so I'm like terrified that the internet's gonna go down. Because like the Steam Deck feed looks terrible. So I am worried that like it's just not working. But yeah, we'll let the prediction run for a little bit. Mission closed. What the fuck? Okay. Apparently I might have closed it. Spin the wheel. Yeah, fuck. All right. Since I apparently don't understand how predictions work, I didn't get to vote. I don't think anybody did. Because I think I fucked it up. I think I accidentally ended it. The word Fahrenheit fucks me all up. All right. There we go. I think I fixed it. It should be up top. Of course, I was looking away. All right. I think I fixed it. I think I did it correctly. I don't know. I do not understand this device. I don't do these often. I thought it'd be fun. All right. All right. Return of the Obra Dinn got 100% because I think somebody. So let's just see if the wheel agrees. Is this gambling? This is the gambling, everybody? Not enough time. Oh. And we get... Yeah, I think I only put it for 30 seconds, to be fair. And we will be playing. I wonder what it'll be. Jesus Christ, it lost all momentum. Just stop the goddamn wheel. Hey, Bioshock Infinite. All right. Who I'm assuming is Zagbu just lost 10,000 points. Got me a Stream Deck. A Stream Deck or a Steam Deck? It's going to be... What's really insulting about the prediction thing is that I'm looking at the bar at the top of OBS, and that is definitely taking way longer than the actual poll did. Let me fire up Bioshock Infinite, which I did no testing for any of these. I'm just going to hope they work. Let me update the title.
Okay.
There we go. It says successfully updated, and then went immediately back to what it was before, so let's hope for the best. Stream Deck. Oh, cool. What are you using it for? Like, do you stream? I don't think you've ever mentioned it before. Okay. I swear to God, if I'm going to have to take a BRB to go grab my fucking PlayStation 3... Actually, no, I have it on the Switch as well. I don't want to play the Switch version, but I will if I have to. This is why I don't know this. Well, they're useful little tools once you get them set up. The setup process takes a little bit, and it has a bit of a learning curve. But they're not too bad to set up once you, like, kind of figure it out. You can make them do all kinds of cool shit. And Stream Decks, a lot of people develop stuff for. So you have, like, a lot of options for, like, third-party stuff. That was quick. I already downloaded those 4 games. Like, I had all 4 of them downloaded, so I just had to launch it. Like... Chaz wants me to leave, and I won't. Ban Jagbu, don't spoil the game for. Like, I mean, Jagbu watches at, like, 144p, so, like, they won't be able to see what's going on. Don't spoil this game for... Oh, man. Game, can I have a little bit more brightness, please? As, like, a treat? I swear to God, if this makes me fucking log into a 2K account. You're goddamn right not linked. We're not linking a 2K account. Also, can I fix this fucking screen tearing, please? Full screen, 16:9, 1440. Reset. There's some anti-aliasing on. Texture detail, ultra. Very low. We're going to play it very low. Hasn't played it yet. That's true. But to be fair, Jagbu has watched me play other games and then not remembered them at all. Yes, I am just gonna rock and roll with everything at fucking ultra. Lock frame rate. Frame rate also known as enabling vertical syncing for reduce game responsiveness. Yeah, okay, we'll limit frame rate. Art subtitles on. Enemy health bars on. Highlight searchable objects on. Highlight important objects on. I would like all of the things on. Audio. Master volume, music volume. Cut that shit in half. There we go. Alright. So, I've never played this on mouse and keyboard. I've only played this on consoles. Medium, hard, easy, medium. Alright, let's rock and roll. Oh, good. The subtitles are reasonably sized.
But I'm afraid of you.
The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. Barriers to transdimensional travel. R. Lutece, 1899 or 1889. 1912, the coast of Maine.
Just sit there.
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing. Rowing.
Rowing?
I really like
Stand on
this
it.
Do
game.
you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
It's
No. But I do expect you to
it's
do
one of
all
those
the
ones
rowing.
that history's not been kind
Coming here
to.
was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No.
History's not been kind
Imagine
to.
that's wonderful exercise.
But
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
I actually do think there's something
Excuse me.
here that's pretty
How
good.
much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one can fail.
Also, the list, I want to say, I did a pretty good job. It split 2 games I have played before and 2 games I
I
haven't.
suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No,
He doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
So,
We've
we'll get
arrived.
to parts of it, but I do really think that, like, this game does a lot of really clever shit. F to climb ladder.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey, somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
That doesn't help.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
Okay. I am going to have to turn down the mouse sensitivity. But boy, howdy, is this too much. Options. Gameplay, difficulty level medium. Combat text, adaptive training. Steam Cloud, schedule. Okay, well, where is mouse sensitivity? Mouse sensitivity, Jesus Christ, it's all the way down. Oof. Alright. Oh, that's too little. I've now made Booker turn like a fucking truck. Okay. I want you all to appreciate the shit that I do not on stream. Because this is normally shit I would be doing on, like, in my own time when I test the game out to make sure it works. Okay, well, there's no happy medium here. Alright. Also, are you guys getting screen tearing, or is it just me? Okay, it appears to just be me. Well, I can deal with it if it's just me. DeWitt, bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last
I guess
sentence.
you're expecting me?
Of thy sins, I shall wash these. Hey, it's us.
Good luck with that, pal.
Do we have legs? No, we do not have legs. So just for those of us keeping tally at home, it is way too dark. My mouse is not moving at a speed at which I'm happy with. From Sodom shall I lead thee.
Is anyone here? Hello?
And I'm getting horrible screen tearing on my end. Starting to feel like the wheel might have fucked us a little bit. Or fucked me. You guys are probably having a fine experience. As long as I don't whip the camera around too much. This is gonna be one of those games I gotta play via the fucking OBS screen. Alright. To thine own land shall I take thee. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Shit.
Let me just rob this place real quick. Don't disappoint us. Okay. I get that I shouldn't disappoint you, but what did that poor sap do? In New Eden shall I plant thee. Y'all ready for the first puzzle of the game? It's super hard. It's a super hard puzzle, and I don't know how I could figure it out without a guide, really. Ready?
Wait a minute, that card.
Scroll, key, sword. Hey, my thing's done.
What in the world is...
Oh no, there's aliens. Lord, is that you? It's me, Booker. Not me desperately trying to remember how to turn down the DPI setting on my mouse.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
This do be a fancy chair. Alright. While this goes on, I'll be right back.
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Ooh, Columbia. I don't think it's as good as the beginning of Rapture. Yes, I know I'm still not on camera. All right. Sorry about that. My 3D printer was being unreasonable. Would not give me back the filament. All right. We have Asshole Santa pointing towards the sky. So, real quick. I just printed up this. It took 12 hours. It's a little thing for me to put my portafilter in so that I can, like, tamp and not have to worry about balancing it. Hopefully it works. Because I'm taking a lot of, I'm really taking for granted that it's the right size. I also got a feeling YouTube's not going to like this one. Like YouTube, I feel like is going to be real pissed about all the music.
The seed of the prophet.
I don't want to hear about the prophet seed. This feels like a place I would immediately want to be as disrespectful as possible in. Like, just the way I am as a person. I feel like immediately I would see this place and be like, well, fuck all this. Absolutely the fuck not. Why do my shoes have to be wet? As I'm just pilfering this fucking place. The Lamb, our future of our city.
Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Wow, you said it, Booker.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet.
I don't trust this place at all.
We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And
Oh,
lo,
God.
If the prophet had struck down our enemies...
This path of forgiveness is the only way to the
prevailed
city.
against the
Son of a bitch.
Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below? Newly come to Columbia to be washed clean?
So that's a fun little
our
thing.
founders and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city.
The preacher says, is it someone new?
Brother, the only way to Columbia
That's the
is
same thing the
through
first
birth in
splicer
the
says to
sweet
us when we go to
waters.
Rapture.
Will you be
Is it someone
cleansed,
new?
brother?
It's either this or turn
You don't want to be baptized.
Hey. I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
Oh, okay. I'm looking but not looking. Yeah, well,
I don't know, brothers
I
and
mean,
sisters.
I get
but
it.
This one doesn't look clean to me.
Bro, dunking me twice? That seems fucked up.
Who's there? Who's there?
$50 place, $10 place, $20 place.
What do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it.
No, I'm not going to
Go
open the
away.
door. Can I go out the window?
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt.
Can I grab my gun and answer the door? Because he's pounding like this is the kind of thing I should be, carrying for. Booker DeWitt, investigations into matters both public and private. Damn, we're jumping fast. This game moves at the beginning. Oh no. That Zeppelin seems to be bombing us. Also, my office leads directly into the sky.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
So did the priest drown me and just kind of throw me down here?
Find a landmark.
And this is where I was just landed? Locate the Statue of Columbia. So this is kind of fucked up. We have Father Franklin, Father Washington, Father Jefferson. Also, I'll be a son of a bitch if they think Benjamin Franklin was that ripped. Absolutely not.
And so each year we recommit ourselves to our founders and our prophet, Father Comstock.
And recommit. Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
That's stupid. I can appreciate the air without being drowned. Now, if you excuse me, I have to take everything in sight. I have to eat these random porch apples. Look at this fucking hummingbird. I remember this fucking amazed me back in like 2013, 2012 when this came out. I don't remember what year this game came out. But like it looked so pretty. Like the hummingbirds being around.
He who crossed the Delaware with flaming sword and wings of angels.
I don't think he had either of those things.
And lend me strength.
I think it was a bunch of
Shield
drunk
my
young
mind
dudes,
from fear
like,
and doubt, so that I may hold
in a
fast
boat.
against all invaders.
Also, it's the Delaware. It's not that big.
Hear my prayer.
Like, I've been to Washington's Crossing. It's not that big.
Paragon of virtue, a rebel against ignorance and tyranny.
By the sword
and the scroll.
Y'all gonna eat this apple?
Amen.
Or, yeah, you're not gonna. I'll just take those.
No luck, only providence. And that you see its divine hand at work.
I like the idea.
City flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools.
I like the idea that Booker is just walking around like a crazy homeless person, just eating everything in sight and pocketing every dollar he can find. As much as I like Columbia as a setting, I don't think it's the same grandeur as like Rapture. Like that first time you see Rapture with like the whale and all, like there's something special about it, you know? The speech that you get from the video of Ryan as he's as you're entering the city.
I know, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had any Easter.
Like, it's not nearly as good. Thanks, buddy.
Perfect day for the celebration.
Aren't you supposed to be like crying or some shit? Oh, there we
the
go.
Prophet's recent address to you, the Colombian people, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock, our beloved Mother of Forgiveness.
Hmm.
That statue. I just think it fails to capture Father Comstock's absolute
Unit.
divinity.
It does make it look like he's not really packing. Why do you have an old man's face? All the children in this game, they didn't draw children. They drew adults, but smaller. Like, I'm not sure how to better explain that, but like all the children's faces are just adult faces shrunken down on smaller bodies. And it looks weird.
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule. The landscaping is half finished.
Now we have audio logs.
Then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. And she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, Prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?
Wait a minute. This place arrives at 8 a.m. and departs at 9. Could you imagine having to be somewhere between 9 a.m. and noon, and you just gotta hope wherever this place docks at next is like convenient? Go in there to get a shoe shine, all of a sudden you're across the city, or by yourself, like just floating.
Is Vox Populi that? Now, what does Vox Populi even mean, for heaven's sake?
Voice of the people.
It's Latin. It means...
I'm fairly certain that's accurate. Like, I think Vox Populi does mean voice of the people. I don't know. I don't speak Latin. Partly because it's a dead language. And it'd be pretty stupid for me to speak it. Let's be real. It would be dumb. Now, if you excuse me, I have to eat these abandoned... I want a weird electro horse. Like clockwork horse. Okay, I have to fuck with this mouse setting again. It's too much. Wow. That is one tick. That is not useful, game. Miracle is born.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
Fuck you, I don't have to wait. I'm not from here. Okay, I'll wait, but only because you have an invisible fence here.
All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
I have a, upstairs, we have a, an ad for something. It's like cough drops or something like that. But it's this little girl kind of looks like these with a big old Saint Bernard.
Honor system, eh?
Honor system, you know what that means.
A beautiful day for the festivities.
I'm gonna rob this place blind.
And now, back to the music.
Well, I've done all I need to here. Beware the false shepherd. By Fink Manufacturing. Beware the false shepherd. The false shepherd. Who is the false shepherd? Is it him? Is it him? Or him? Is it you? Only our vigilance protects the lamb from the false shepherd. Finn. So those are collectible throughout the game. I will not be getting all of them. Excuse me, child. I'm just going to reach into that trash can underneath you and eat out of it.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
No, that sounds terrible.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel.
I look
Come
dashing
back
in
if you change your
everything.
mind.
I'm not going to rob you because they're sitting, like, right there, and it seems like it'd be rude.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies?
Just listen to this conveniently travel-sized record player while I just loot everything around
He
me.
is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Father Comstock, our prophet. Colombia's gayest quartet. Yep. They're about as gay as 3 dudes blowing 4 dudes. Also, anybody recognize the song? It is like a pop music song. I don't worry about it. I can't guarantee I'll be able to pop in often when you do stream, but like, you know, I'll try if I can. I'm often at work when most people are like awake and doing things. And I have trouble getting good enough service to watch anything for longer than a couple minutes at work. I usually have to treat it like I'm going to the moon and download things ahead of time. Lately, I've been watching the Lethal Weapon TV show. And boy, is it awful. It is not good. But I'm like 2 seasons into it now, so I'm invested.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt. Telegram for you, sir.
That is not a child. That is a 40-year-old alcoholic.
Stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop.
77 was my number when I played football. Hey, wait a minute. They weren't there a moment ago. They aren't there now. What kind of chicanery is this? Are you guys gonna drink and eat those? Still figuring it out. Yeah, it takes a minute to figure out. Like, you'll get there. You know? A lot of it's just trial and error, tell you the truth. Kind of hit a button, see what it does, and go, oh shit, and then hit the button again to turn it off, you know?
Look at her. Ain't she some killer? You know, that's where all the immigrants used to pass through.
Wish they still allowed average James and Joe.
Hello there, friend.
Don't, I ain't your friend, bud. Man, is there nothing over here for me to steal?
Better find another way around.
Marlowe's patented vigors, murder of crows, proven deterrent against hooligans.
Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city.
Buck and Bronco. Break the cruel. Break even the cruelest wolf. You don't break wolves like that.
Could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air? Would you believe me?
No, probably not.
Well, friends, I am here today.
Not lighting up, so I'm doing something wrong.
Those are no flights of fancy.
Well,
those are no
you have to,
tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir.
like, you do have
no
to, like,
ma'am.
link it to
Those
things,
are
I believe.
figures I'm talking
Like-
about. Brought to you courtesy of business.
Like, I do the cell phone one. So, like, mine is all, like, a slight bit different.
Feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know
But I think, like, once you set it up in the web app and link the, or not the web app, the program, you can, like, link it to programs and stuff.
these amazing wonders. Those dirty praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our
The envy of all his peers. Jimmy looks like Jimmy's friend. Something I didn't see that part. Because Jimmy's dad gave him a pack of Minor Victory. Minor Victory, the only brand designed especially for kids. Oof.
If I told you
That is literally a smoking advertisement for children.
would you believe me? If I told you a man could hoist a 1-ton
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco.
So this is fun. This is like a, there's our little tutorial section.
Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out.
Hit the devil 3 times to protect the woman and child.
And there's devil number 1.
Woohoo! Got devil number 1. Devil 2. Ah, I see the devil.
Devil number 2. Woo! He's
Bet he's behind that 3rd chair this time. Ah, I got the woman. I did not do well at this. But you do get things for this.
Those dirty box are at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies and dissent. Good man. Now take aim and blast.
I need 20 points. Or 5, I could get cigarettes.
You're letting them get through. Get them out of this sky. Almost there. Keep it up.
I've lost it.
Candy box left when you're done. Almost there. Keep it up. More for the record.
Ah, 16, pretty close. So yeah, this is pretty much just like, here's how you do everything. Which is fun. I like tutorials like this. Can I take your cigarettes? No? Kids just over here smoking. Little hooligans. If I had bucking bronco. Are there other things to play on this first level? Or to eat?
Right in the skyline, soda.
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down? Hey, you.
I do not have the money for that.
Looking to do your part for Columbia? Show your skill by hunting down Daisy
20.
Fitzroy and the vile members.
We're gonna get at least 10. Best Buy and have them help me. I'm not gonna set things up on PC. I know there's like, when I figured it out, I used, like, a ton of YouTube tutorials on it. Like, there are a ton of those out there. Oh, the mouse is too slippery. Oh my god, this is so fucking slippery. There we go. Now then.
Daisy Fitzroy is slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
There we go. That's a little better. I switched the controller. I want one of those bases so bad. But yeah, I use a lot of YouTube videos. There's a lot of tutorials on there. And like, a tutorial on YouTube rarely talks down to you like people at Best Buy do.
Voxophones! Voxophones! Hear your voice from the past in the present.
I usually wait till Fink works out the kinks, but it's safer that way.
Let me... There we go. A little bit wider view.
Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
I like how Booker's like immediately like, I'm not paying for this. Absolutely not. Oh, there we go. That fixed the screen tearing on my end. Oh god, it made your end so much worse though.
Honest, nearly blew the windows out of my house.
Okay, that cannot stand. I can deal with screen tearing. There we go. Oh, that seems to have fixed it on my end, too. Oh, never mind. It's back.
Soon enough, Fink and Lucas. Red hot hot dogs. Make a memoir. Colombian is record a ditty. Recite poetry for your little lady.
Alright. There's one more booth to see, and it's this one.
Give me one of those.
With just a whisper, they're all ears.
Could you imagine going to a fair, and like, you drink something and then this happens? Also, for a good Christian place, she's being awful seductive. Possession.
Press to turn machines into allies.
What the hell was that?
Alright. Well, I think...
Gentlemen who will take arms against these monstrous heathens, save the day and win the prize.
Well, I would like to steal the money first. And I still don't have enough for Bucking Bronco.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks so sad.
But like, could you imagine going to like a carnival and it just being like, here's some shit that'll make you trip balls. Sweet caramel, extra sweet. That's what they called me in high school.
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm? You know what I mean?
I'm not interested, buddy. Like,
I have a weakness for this ice cream business.
Don't know why I didn't recognize you.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
So,
Heads.
this is something I really like. You get choices in this game. Oh, kind of.
Told you.
I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
I mean, I don't think Tails was a good choice. I think their coin is rigged. That's definitely what's going on. I mean, isn't there like some new Sonic thing that everybody's all hot and bothered about? I feel like Sonic's been a thing people have been talking about lately. As a non-Sonic enjoyer, I feel like I've been hearing about it, but I know nothing. Sing praise to the songbird, for he is the protector of the land. No, I want to eat the trash on the floor, not... No, not... Not... I want to eat the cotton candy on the floor. Sonic 3 was fucking dope. Is that a new Sonic game? I feel like it's been around long enough where they'd be well past 3 by now. I mean...
I hear the Father Franklin machines will be taking in new stock soon.
I believe all the prophet's teachings.
Excuse me,
Some
I'm just
people
gonna...
think that Lady Comstock not only designed the
Hey,
Colombian
wait.
flag, but sewed every single one of them in existence.
I'm just gonna try to get to this trash can here.
Thomas, I don't make light of your beliefs. I would appreciate it if you did not make light of mine.
Thank you.
In front of our friends.
I'm not your friend, lady. I'm just a stranger trying to pilfer a trash can.
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
It's a weird sex toy, but okay, man, whatever you're into. I can tell by your mustache that you're some sort of deviant. Why did those fireworks sound like a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's
women can't be
jealous of our
scientists.
cleverness.
It's too hard for their
Is
little
it true
women
that
brain.
only you were allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should
Clearly,
like to
this is a
meet
work
her,
of fiction.
as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. There are fucking people out there who think that.
What the?
Oh, look, somebody about to get banned. Oh, Lord. That mouse isn't connected to that computer. Good night, Irene. So, I watched the first episode of The Last of Us Season 2. It was very much like a slice of life, so there isn't really like much to spoil. But we did get our first look at like Abby. And I didn't know they... Still have not seen it, but Chaz said she liked it. It wasn't bad. Like, 100% wasn't bad. My only thing is, like... And I didn't play the game, so I'm not 100% sure. But I thought Abby was supposed to be, like, physically imposing. Like, she's supposed to be kind of a physical threat as well. And they casted an actress who I like. I know her from the show Justified. And I thought she was really good in that. Like, especially since, like, I usually don't like teens or younger people in TV shows. Like, but her performance was actually pretty good. Caitlin Dever. But Caitlin Dever is... I would call her more of a, like, slender kind of person. Like, she's very petite. Yeah. So, like, to be fair, acting-wise, 100% get it. Like, I think that, like, she's a good enough actor where I don't doubt she'll do a good job. But it's just funny to me because it's like, wasn't the whole, like, part of the whole deal supposed to be, like, Abby's kind of, like, threatening? And I'm really looking forward to Caitlin Dever trying to be... I do miss Abby, Abs, Abby. Abs the Abs, Abby. Ooh, that is a hard one to read. But yeah, like, I just think it's funny that, like, that was very much a big deal. And now it's like, well, because I'm of the opinion, like, if you cast a Resident Evil movie, I don't care if you cast Leon as a 4-foot-tall, like, black lesbian. Like, if they're the best actor for the job, they're the best actor for the job. Because I'd much rather have a good actor than somebody who looks like the character. Like,
We'll see about that. I'm feeling lucky.
tell me, I feel like after, like, 2 episodes of this fake TV show I've casted in my head, like, I feel like you'd stop noticing it. Like, because that's the thing, like, realistically, if they cast somebody radically different than the character, you stop noticing, if they do a good enough job in the performance, you stop noticing, like, within an episode or 2. It doesn't matter. Like, one of my favorite examples of that is, Red from Shawshank Redemption. Like, the character Red is called Red because he was a red-headed Irishman in the book. They cast a far better actor. They got Morgan Freeman. And they don't change a fucking line. They don't change any of that, like, story at all. They go, like, even when it says, oh, why are you called Red? It's because I'm Irish. And it's like, yeah, okay. Like, but Morgan Freeman was clearly the right choice. Looks nothing like it's described in the book. Not even slightly. And it doesn't matter. Because we all forget that. Because Morgan Freeman's a good actor. You know? But I just think it's funny because, like, in my head, like, she's still...
has officially begun!
So we're going to put a pin in it because this is something I want to talk about. This game does a really great job of kind of, like, giving you little hints at things. Because if you listen to all the dialogue, you would catch little things people said.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
Well, we got 77, and it's weird that the raffle's baseballs.
That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia?
Wait, what? Why did you add the qualifier?
All right, then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Number 77!
Bitch, don't blow up my spot.
Claim your prize!
So this is the turn. I heard wanker. Like, this is a really great turn because you see this place and you have this thought of, like, well, it's religious, but, like, pretty and, like, and then it's like, oh, by the way, they're fucking racist. Like, this is a horrible society.
Looks like we've got
Throw
a
the announcer
ceremony
right
here.
trigger.
We've got to do something about that.
Bitch.
Wait. It's him.
Yeah. And you get the first little note, like, you get your first, like, if you've ignored all the conversations around you.
Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake?
You get the first little indication when he says, isn't that the prettiest young white woman in Colombia? And you're like, wait, why the qualifier? Hold up. Hold up.
What we got planned, boys.
Why was there a qualifier on that? And then you get this, and it's like, what the fuck? But you get to make the decision to throw the ball at him. And now you get to go on a murder spree. Which is the only right way to deal with racists. Where are you running? Come on. Like, this is the appropriate way to deal with racists. Nope, that's jump. I wanted to loot the corpses, not jump.
No escape! This way! Cover the gate!
But yeah, so Columbia's real fucked up, and we now have to fix it. And by fix it, I mean kill them all. Where's her gun? Let me eat this banana off your corpse real quick. Grab some coffee. Okay, cool. That's how I go in the iron sights. Alright. But I think that's such a good, like, little, like, twist to it. Not a twist. I think twist might be the wrong word. But, like, you're given all these little clues. If you listen to the conversations as you're walking through the town, you hear people say things that are, like, kind of fucked up. But, like, you kind of, like, brush it aside, especially if you run through and, like, don't really engage with any of it. It's real easy to miss. And then you get to the carnival, and it's like, oh, what the fuck, you know? And I think that's, like, really well done. Well, yes, I will have that.
Possession now turns machine and man into allies.
And y'all know me, I love
Hold
killing
and
sky
release
racists.
to create a ghostly trap.
Son of a bitch is in the park! Cut him off! Don't let him escape!
You are out of shots. Find more. Thank you, robot. And now I've killed the robot. Do you think you can step to me, dude? Like, come on. I like his little mouth popping open at the end after he died. Oh, that's how it crouched. Okay. Where? I gotta remember I don't have the shield yet. There we go. Alright. I think I've dealt with all the racists in my immediate area. That guy was just carrying around cake with him. Who does that?
After him! Call out the fireman! It's the fireman! Fireman's on his way!
Fireman?
It's the fireman! He's He'll take care of the son of a bitch!
You know, when you say that, all you're doing is insulting my mother. Which is rude. You don't know her. Y'all ever consider that? That calling somebody a son of a bitch is really just insulting their mother? Seems a little excessive. I mean, I don't know. I don't know their mother. It might be a lovely lady. Could be a real bitch, I don't know. Could go either way, to be fair. But you know, seems rude. And yes, I am slightly delaying because there's something I'm about to fight that I want to make sure I have as much health and ammo for as possible.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Alright, well, the fireman was not as difficult as I thought he would be. I thought the fireman would give me more trouble. Oh, so aren't firemen supposed to, like, put out fires? What in the Fahrenheit 451 is this bullshit? It's easier to do that when they're not shooting at you. Pro tip, don't get shot at. Whee! So yeah, you can't fall off of Columbia. You just teleport right back to where you fell off. Which is fun.
It's kicks. Well, you only live once.
What? Why is the bottle so caked up? Unrelated, I want a set of those bottles so bad. Once again, this is why you don't drink random things you find on the street. Devil's Kiss.
Throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
Unrelated, he says. Listen. Now, to be fair, like, apropos of the devil's breath or devil's kiss or whatever it is, being caked up, that bottle has got some ass. Regardless of that, I actually just think all the bottles are really cool looking and do want one, and do want a set. Like, I have nowhere to put them. I have nowhere to put anything. Are there dudes coming? Oh. Well, y'all didn't do shit. Got like 3 of them with 1 fireball. That wasn't even worth my time. The blue ribbon. The blue ribbon menu. Boiled fowl, flank of Spanish olives. The soup is green turtle. The roast is beef, dish gravy, chicken, French dressing. Entrees is minced ham a la Russe, green corn, boiled brown potatoes, steamed pound pudding, and a brandy sauce. I don't know if that sounds disgusting or tasty. Some of it sounds pretty fucking gross. Like, I don't know what the fuck green corn is, but I don't want it in my body. But I will eat this giant bread and these apples. Also, I feel like this like pig thing is kind of in the way for like, you know, greeting people at this podium. Ba-da-da-da. Let's check the Coke check. Alright, we got some booze. Always a good idea to be drunk when handling a firearm. Pro tip for you. And when you drink, your hand catches fire. That's just how it goes. A look back at opening day. 1893, the dream of the prophet, finally aloft. Columbia begins her journey to spread America's vision to the world. Finn. I'm not doing all of these, but we'll get as many as I can. The prophet stands up to foes within and without. 1901, the Chinese boxers take American hostage. The prophet and Columbia stand up for America. What does Columbia get? Washington to Comstock, stand down. We stand behind the prophet. Finn. We secede from the so-called Union. So there's a coward. No thanks, says the prophet. We're fine on our own. We'll start our own country with blackjack and hookers. So this is pretty much just like a real brief short history on Columbia. Like, city takes flight. They step in during the Boxer Rebellion. Okay, game. And America is pissed about it. So they secede from the Union. That is like the shortest little like micro explanation of Columbia.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
So normally, this is where all the DLC stuff would be. Like all the extra like stuff, but apparently I do not have those in this playthrough. So we'll be getting a reasonably vanilla playthrough, I guess. As I go about drinking and eating everything I can find.
You missed. Missed. Missed again.
to 5.
So yeah, you can't shoot them. But here we get a thing. It's a shield. A magnetic repulsive field to impede defenses. I like when games do shit like that.
Surprising
that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
So I liked it, like you could shoot at them and they can't die. And there'll be a reason for that. But I like when games do shit like that, where like they know I'm going to be a fucking feral monster.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
That marks our secession from the Sodom below.
How do you think you find things in Colombia? Like, how does the mail work in Colombia? As I fall to my doom. Well, this is how you get around.
Must be magnetized.
You just kind of fling yourself at these hooks. But yeah, like, your melee weapon is also like... Now I have a machine gun. And to be honest, the machine gun, not all that great in this. It's fine. It's not my favorite weapon. That is a broom, not a box.
Come out!
Oh, I shouldn't have meleeed. Nope. Come on. There we go. I really kind of played hard and loose with how quickly I was going to be fighting that thing. No, I just wanted to, you know, bring them the girl and wipe away the debt. Like, I did not have these lofty goals of, you know, this. Who are you and where are you and why are you talking to me? Listen, I'm gonna stand right here. You come to me. I don't know where you are.
Come out where I can see you! Good, let's
I mean, y'all seem far more invested in this than I am. I feel like they're fighting and I'm just kind of here. Alright, everybody dead?
Everyone stay calm and lock your doors if you can. The prophet foresaw this day would come, and he is prepared. The answer is not in panic, but in prayer.
No panic. Because, you know, I'm here. Nope.
He's gone inside!
No, I haven't. Like, look at this bottle. Why is this bottle so thick? Like, look at that. This is a religious area. They don't have that kind of party. Alright, now that I've crashed through this bedroom. Love a good used toilet. Mark of a quality video game when I can use the toilet.
Locked.
Optional quests give you the opportunity to find valuable resources. Stay alert for a key that may open this chest. There is a key around in this level somewhere that will open that chest.
Otis
I don't remember
works up
where
at the
it
lodge
is.
part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a
they're
key from
progressive.
the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
You're a progressive, my good sir? Where's your door? Like, I mean, I'm gonna leave that dude be, but like, is this how you get in and out of your home? You live like this, my dude? I hear people. They're around. I'll be damned if I know where they are, though. I feel like I'm mostly running around, like, pretty unimpeded. Okay, yeah, that was slightly louder. So I reckon I'm getting near that.
Violence is not the answer. As much as I support her cause and her people, blood.
I like how I can't crack open any of these cans, but that box of stuff.
Go when they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police, we're in need of your assistance.
They're here!
I mean, I'll kill them. Like, I don't care to not kill them. Holy shit, look at this fucking toilet seat.
All right, let's move on. Come here, Sally.
Gentlemen. Or I guess singular. Oh, no, there are two people here. Ma'am.
Tear his head off.
I'm looking for this goddamn key.
Circle round.
Oh, shit. They tried to flank me. Huh, that sounds like a fireman. There we go. Snap his neck. Oh shit, that is a fireman. Well, now I'm very wounded. And I have no ammo. But I did kill a bunch of racists. So I got that going for me, at least. Oh, and that almost refilled my health. Just looking for this fucking key. Everybody's got salt on them. Nobody has health. Okay, you're not dead, so I don't know why I keep trying to search their corpse. I could make them dead, but that would be rude. I swear there was a machine gun somewhere around here. No, I'm not buying ammo. That'd be stupid. You definitely don't buy ammo in the early game of a Bioshock game. Oh yeah, it's definitely not the time for it. Ah, here we go. Danger on all sides. I'll be real, I didn't look at that at all. They got a guitar and a skull. it's back to where I was. So this game does have like a where do you go button, and I love that. I love when games give you that because I am easily distracted. I can't take anything from the picnic baskets. Can I play the piano? This fucking terrifying goober-ass raccoon.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs?
Jesus Christ.
Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
But that laugh at the end was the most fucking disturbing part of that. Like, I feel like right after the voxophone cut off, he's went, the fuck am I doing with my life? Ooh, trash hot dog. Game, I really, really want to know where the fuck that key is. Oh yeah, no, that's blocked off. I can't go there. That's clearly where I'm supposed to go. I do not love the look of it. Alright, let's do a quick little running around to see if I can't find this key. Worst part is I have found the key before, so like I know that I just can't remember where it is. I don't know, like, if searching in a building is the best idea. Howdy, Gondor. How are you today? How are things going? How's the guitar playing treating you? Oh, it's a pistol. I can't remember where the fuck this key is. Alright, I clearly didn't go everywhere here. We've been playing Nintendo Switch, taking a small break from guitar to do more work. Yeah, it gets like that. Like, so, I'll often say, like, it ain't necessarily like you have to play a song every day or something. Just like picking it up and noodling surprisingly does a lot for you. Like, you ever hear that term before, noodling? Right, I fell to my death. And I'm back in here. It sounds like there are dudes around. I don't know where. Like somewhere there's just a dude who's very aggro. But like doesn't have the first clue where I am. Or can't get to me. Wow, goddamn, I missed a lot in here. So, like, how do you send a letter? Yeah, fearful of getting burnt out. Yeah, that's why I often say, like just picking it up and noodling is kind of more, like, is just as valuable, in my opinion.
Locked.
It's just as valuable as, like, playing a song or something. Like, just doing finger exercises while you're sitting there, like, watching TV or something is super useful. You know? Because it builds up that, like, muscle. I don't think I can get back up there any. So I hope it's not over there. It would be real fucked up to tell us to look for a key and make it somewhere you can't get back to by the time you know you're looking for it. I feel like that would be kind of fucked up. Hey, a penny farthing. I always wanted to try riding one of those. But it looks like a great way to break my neck.
Make an example
I'm enjoying the Bioshock prequel. I don't know if I'd call it a prequel. Because a prequel would imply linear bullshit back and forth. And I would not accuse this game of doing that. Technically a prequel because it's set in 1912. Yes. That. And no other reason. It's complicated. I'll put it this way, I've played the game before, so I know what's going on. But I don't want it spoiled in chat yet. I just know I'm playing as Booker DeWitt in 1912, who's a crazy person who eats garbage. Where the fuck is this key? Oh, I found machine gun ammo at least. I'm about to Google this. Because I feel like I've looked everywhere. And I'm going to Google it. And I'm going to be pissed. Too much of the game I just own. I mean, it's interesting. And I feel like it's one of those things that, like, only works exactly one time. Come on, I can clearly make that jump. You... God damn it, game. Like, I'm on this weird ledge thing. Alright. Where's my mobile device? My jaw's starting to hurt. Which is concerning. I wouldn't... Actually, no, not concerning. Concerning might be overdoing it a little bit. But, like, it's just kind of, like, annoying. Excuse me while I Google this. Oh, God. IGN, go fuck yourself, you know? Two keys and 3 codes. Yeah. Okay, I just didn't go far enough. It is in there. I thought this was straight up the next area. I need to go to whatever the fuck that says. Comstock fights the Serpent of Nations. Oh, that's just a racially insensitive sign. Playing Donkey Kong Country, it's also one of my favorite games now. Like the old ones? Like the old, like, rare Donkey Kong games? Those were Donkey Kong Country, right? Because for the longest time, those were my only point of reference for Donkey Kong. Like, I didn't know nothing about no Nintendo Donkey Kongs. The old rare ones, yeah. They were good games. Well, this is a bunch of rotten fruit and bird shit. Don't mind if I do. They got a statue of John Wilkes Booth. Covered in bird shit. Why are there so many birds inside? Oh. How do you do, gentlemen?
Lay down! Lay down your weapon! Reloading! I'll cut your heart out!
Jesus. I did not do great in that combat. Got the infamous games on my PS, working on my PS3. Nice. Never played any of those. Are they worth a damn? Booker, what are you trying to eat? I don't even see anything over here that's edible. I'm just trying to steal from the racist. Jesus Christ. Alright, kill these dudes. Once again, why are there so many birds? This can't be food safe.
And when the angel Columbia gave unto
Right,
the
now
fathers
I'm
the
drunk.
tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were
I need some coffee to sober me up.
blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
They are, at least the first two are. There are what, 3 of those? Where's the other box?
Give yourself up! I'll teach you! He disappeared!
Time to gun down Klansmen.
Take off his head!
I hear somebody screaming. I don't know where they are though. Out there. He brought a stick to a machine gun fight. Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Second Son, and First Light. Okay. There are 4 of them. Alright, I wasn't far off at least. I always get Infamous and Prototype mixed up. And I don't know why, because they're not very similar. But for whatever reason, I always get those two kind of backwards.
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from? From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to Finkton and you shall find out. No animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation.
Optional quest gave you the opportunity to find resources. Try revisiting places you've been to find the lock of that key. And here we get our first infusion. We can add points to health, shield, or salt. We're going to do shield, because the shield is our lowest bar. Oof. Alright, we got the key though. We can go back. Both superhero games that came out the same year. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that they both came out at the same time. Because, Prototype, you're not a superhero, right? Like, ain't that like one of those games where, like, you can be a hero, or you can be a fucking monster? I thought that was the big draw of,
Defend the city! You're a fool, boy.
I just ran up and, murdered the shit out of them.
Come here, Sally.
I didn't think the area would repopulate. Really, it's on me for not thinking it would. I'm turning around looking like there's actually gonna be a guy here this time. There's been a guy here yet. Howdy, August. How are you doing today? How's your Tuesday treating you? Now we'll do health. All right. Now then, now we can progress the game. Or I can jump to my dad. We're doing good so far tonight. It's been an easygoing day. Currently scouting job opportunities. Anything look promising? Prototypes, you're technically evil. Infamous, you get supposed to be a hero or infamous, but the canon choice is hero despite the name of the game, which is a hidden meaning. I mean, I feel like most games, no matter how much the game kind of lets you do the path of evil, they never really want you to do that. You know? Like, no game ever really wants you to pick the dark options. Which is fine. But I would love once to see a game's go like, yeah, you're intended to play it as the villain, not the good guy. I thought I saw something shimmering when I was falling to my doom. Alright, there we go. Now we can progress.
After 1 o'clock this afternoon, the scoundrel, believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchist maliciously wounded several Colombian peacemakers, before then arming himself and firing into an assemblage of virtuous fairgoers. As of this hour, he is considered wholly responsible.
That is a well-built radio.
8 God-fearing Colombians to meet their maker in heaven.
Pretty interesting game. Entry-level bank teller position. It's not too far from me. The pay is good, and it seems on my alley of customer service, fortunately. I mean, bank teller doesn't seem like that bad of a job, to be honest. Like, if everyone's, to the Americans in the audience, did you get your taxes done before midnight? That was the wrong button. I think for the first time in most of my adult life, I have actually gotten my taxes done well before tax day. Normally, I'm the person where I would have done it 2 hours ago. And no earlier. Yeah, I did mine like last month. Like I did mine like beginning of March. And it's like, what is this responsibility that I'm just not used to? What the fuck is going on in here? What snuff movie bullshit are y'all watching? Right. Ah, bullshit graphics. 0 out of 10 game. Oh, I'm gonna hate what's behind here. Because what do these assholes hide? Like, I've already gotten my money. I've already, like, did my taxes, got my return back, and spent my return. Like, I'm that far ahead. And I'm amazed, because I'm never that far ahead. Well, this appears to be a prison cell where they gave people straw. And gunned them down from the door, I guess. Cool, they had $6 in this toolbox, though. Now then. Gear is special clothing and it grants you unique abilities. You can only wear 4 pieces at a time, 1 per type. Manage your gear from the gameplay menu. New pants, Headmaster. Increases critical hit chance by 50%. It's been so long since I've played the vanilla version of this game without, like, the DLCs, that I actually am confused by the fact that that message was there and not in the bar earlier where I got the shield. Because I'm so used to playing this game with all the extra content.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship 3 symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin.
The raven seems like a bit of a stretch.
It symbolizes the weight of our faith.
But you're a villain in the first game, and the second game you're a hero. Huh. Yeah, I never played either of them. But, like, I always felt like the idea was neat enough.
I want to go back to my family.
Oh, that's gruesome. Oh God, he's still breathing. That poor bastard.
No mercy!
Oh, then.
What's this? Some new kind of vigor?
This one's my favorite. Even though the other bottle has way more ass, the bird one is my favorite. Just remember how Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2, we had bees? And I fucking loved having bees. Wasn't the Incredible Hulk game, like, actually pretty alright? Like, for a tie-in game, it was actually pretty good.
To create a nest trap.
Shelve to prioritize Ghost of Tsushima. Huh. Press left trigger to summon a murder of crows. To stun and damage your enemies. Hold and release left trigger to create a nest trap. Enemies take more damage during crow attacks. Well, I look forward to, have some crows. I heard you guys like crows. There's like a pond over here and shit. I didn't even know that. Can we stop the thing, please? The game was alright. They made the prototype with the same gameplay, but added more gameplay. Huh. I didn't know it was the same devs, but I remember people saying at the time that the Incredible Hulk game was actually pretty alright. New hat. Burning Halo. 70% sense that a melee target is set ablaze. Victim takes 300 damage over 4 seconds. I will take that. It's like the Captain America tie-in game was supposedly pretty good.
This anarchist is either a Marauder dwarf or a French man with a missing left eye. No more than 4 foot and 9 inches.
A Frenchman with a missing left eye, you say?
Bet I can get to Monument Island from that station.
Yep, that's Monument Island, alright. I can tell, because it says Monument Island and got giant gaudy letters. 4'9" with one eye and French. I could use things and stuff. But I actually heard the Captain America game was pretty good. Like kind of an Arkham-like game. Which, to be fair, once Arkham came out, like, if you wanted to make combat in your game, that seemed like the best one to rip off. It's sort of like, if you put driving in your game, there's no reason not to just rip off Grand Theft Auto. You know? I've heard it was good. I didn't play it, because it was a Captain America tie-in game, and tie-in games are usually horrible. Like, just absolute vapid horse shit. Did it look like that?
Die already!
I don't think that's accurate.
That's enough!
I'll tell you when it's enough. You want to shoot at me too, lady? You better cower in the corner. I'm gonna eat your oranges. I've had just about enough of you people. Fucking Colombians. No, that ain't right. Colombiates? Sky racist. I'm gonna go with sky racist. Sorry, as it turns out, I do have to go with this. No. Okay. Pardon? Did I not have to come in here at all? I didn't have to come in this house at all. I murdered all the folk for nothing. Huh. Well, you live and learn. I'm gonna go to sleep. My sleep schedule is better than it was before. Good to hear. Get that good sleep, man. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, you enjoy your, we were just talking about them. What the hell? Why is my brain broken? Why is my brain no good? Why does my brain not do the brain thing? Enjoy your Infamous games. And get some good sleep. We'll probably only get to the next little break, which I think is like that door right there. Didn't intend to throw crows at it, but that door over there, we'll probably just get to that and call it a night. Because my neck and jaw are starting to hurt. And I would like for them not to. Yeah, leave area. Comstock knew I was coming. Who told him? But yeah, we're gonna call it here. So this is the game. It has been decided by the wheel. I just threw a treat at Hudson. It is now behind him, and he is very confused. Because it nailed him in the stomach because he was laying down. You'll find it later, bud. I believe in you. Ugh. Nope, that's the same screen I'm on. But thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate every single one of you. I truly do. I don't pimp it enough, so here we are. You can always join me in the Discord. Sometimes I post there. Sometimes I talk about stuff there. I'll share pictures of this thing I printed today. And it working, hopefully, in the Discord. It is a holder for my portafilter for my espresso machine. For having a shitty Ender 3, like, it does make some pretty nice prints. Like, it could be a little bit higher resolution. Like, we do get a couple lines here. Occasional things that are a little thicker than others. But, like, look how nice the bottom looks. A little bit of mesh there on the side here. But, like, it's not bad looking. Functional. But I printed up some things to hang up my portafilters. And my puck screen. This is so that when I'm making my espresso in the morning, I can put the portafilter in here and not have to, like, finagle it on the counter and, like, you know, hold it from tipping over while I'm, like, you know, distributing it and tamping it down and all. I also made a thing so that I don't have to hold, my my mocha pot funnel filter thing. Like, cause it's a, it kind of looks like a dish like this, but with a funnel sticking out the bottom, so you can't put it on anything. So to fill it, you just kind of have to, like, hold it and fill it and do all of it, like, in your hand. And I'm like, no, I'd like to be able to set it down. Make me a fancy espresso when I randomly show up at your home. If you randomly show up at my home, call first. Alright? I'm not saying don't. I'm saying call first. Randomly showing up is not good. Call ahead. Send a pigeon. Send a raven. Send a telegram. Smoke signals. Something. Send Hudson. I gotta tell you, I don't think Hudson's a Timmy fell in the well kind of dog. I think you'd be screwed if you send Hudson with a message, if it's of any level of importance. He does not have that attention to detail about him. He does not have that dog in him. It's a completely different dog that has ADHD and anger issues. But yeah, like, so I don't have to hold the fucking filter thing for the mocha pot. I just made a little funnel for it that it just sits in, so that I can do it at my leisure. Rather than buy all this crap off Temu, I'm using the 3D printer I own. I'm also frustrated because I have to send... don't have to. I need to send out a package that's this big and weighs about 6 ounces. I have no idea how many of these godforsaken stamps to put on this thing. And the internet won't tell me. I have this many stamps. Please help. Like... I'll send it for you. Just hand it over. Take it to USPS route, please. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. Which, by the way, I had to include a letter because I'm exchanging parts for a thing. I had to write a letter for it, and I got all the way through the letter and then realized, yeah, I wrote this in fucking cursive. I'm not going to rewrite this. Because I don't have a printer, so I didn't bother typing it. Because I would have just typed it and, like, included it, but, like... I don't want to rewrite it. I don't. So I'm hoping cursive is fine. Incomprehensible letter with this package with 13 stamps on. I don't ever have to send anything. The mail is worthless to me. For the most part. Thank God I already had the bubble envelope. Let me do this without doxing myself. Thank God I already owned a bubble envelope. But, like, I wrote a letter. Because they're like, include a letter. Okay. I believe... Okay, yeah. All of my personal information is covered. But, like, I like, legitimately wrote a letter. Even have printing for you. I don't even know where my town's post office is. That's how little I want to deal with the post office. I don't even know where my local post office is. Can I? Because I tried searching for how many fucking... I weighed it. I weighed the envelope with all the things in it, including paper and the stamps, to see how much this would weigh, down to the gram, down to the 10th of a gram. And it wouldn't tell me how many goddamn stamps. I have forever stamps. These are the good ones. How many do I put on there? I have so many. I have so many stamps because when I was packing up shit in my room. So I have forever stamps because I found, once again, to not dox myself, I found my overflow of Christmas cards. So, like, I legitimately just have a fucking pile of these. I forgot there were things printed on the back. Like, I have so many of them. And they have my actual, like, real name on them. So, no, I will not be sending them out. But I bought these stamps for that. Yes. The V stands for video. But yeah, no, like, I don't know how to send a letter. Like, I know how to send a letter. If it was a letter, it'd be easy. Like, I would just put one of these on there and send it. But a package that has, like, a weight and is, like, 9x7, I don't know what to do with this. And the USPS website will not tell me. So I feel like I am actually going to have to take it to the post office. And I hate that for myself. I do not want to go to the post office. Stamps should. Because you know what a stamp is, right? Like, a stamp is prepaid postage. Like, you might have to use 30 of them. Because I think each one of these are worth like 67 cents, $1.20, something like that. But they're essentially saying, hey, you've already paid us. Like, That's how stamps work. I will hear no difference about this. Then you may only need a few stamps. Yeah, like I said, I may need all of them, for all I know, but I wish they'd tell me. That's my problem. I wish they'd tell me. The mail person comes to my house every day. They come and knock, or they don't knock on my door. I'd be pissed if they knocked on my door. But they come to my mailbox, or they go, well, I don't ever see the mail person. I just know they come every day because the bills don't stop coming. And the many attempts from my health insurance company to get me to pay attention to them. Like a dog. I mean, I do have a large dog. I feel like that's what it's a moment he's been waiting for. But yeah, I just gotta take it to the post office and it annoys me. Because this should be simple. I'm mad that it's not simple. Also, I do wonder now if they'll print that letter for me. Because I will type it up, throw it on a flash drive and like just have them print it. I could do it at work, too. I don't know why I didn't think of that till just this moment. I could do it at work. I wrote the fucking thing at work. You think I would have thought, like, I can just go into the office, plug in a thumb drive, and print it. Shit. Anywho. I'm going to bed. What comes into your mind and it throws out all knowledge. Yeah. And the worst part is, so I'm trying to exchange a thing. So, the rifle I bought comes with 2 scope rings, which sounds great, you know? But the problem is, they come with 1-inch scope rings. The sight I bought is 30 millimeter. So they no fit. Like, I want to use the fairly expensive sight I bought. And it's, with the mount that comes with it, the cantilever mount, it's too tall. Like, it sits way too high above. So, like, it's awkward. Like, I can't have a cheek weld. But I bought a real nice, Sig Sauer red dot. Or not red dot, oh, that's just a reflection. See if I can get the eye relief on this. Hold on. Like, it's just a fancy LPVO, like 1:6 thing. Seeing nothing but that is very red. Yeah, so to be fair, they're supposed to be like, you're supposed to see that. Like, the red bit is that bit in the middle. But it's, the magnification is 1, which is no magnification, and 6, which is, because it's on 6. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. But, like, I bought a pretty decent one, like, not super expensive. You know? Easier. Oh, that works better. Hold on. We gotta find... So, yeah, like, fairly basic, like, no, you still can't see what I'm, like, the, markings or nothing, but you got the idea. And I'm very excited to get this mounted, because I've never owned an optic before. So I can pick a titty rail for my camera. I actually have a stock for my camera. I got it in a big lot of photography, like vintage photography stuff I bought. But I actually have like a Tommy gun stock for a camera. Like, that is a real thing. That used to be a real thing. And to be fair, while this is a rifle optic, you could actually use a scope for, like, spotting. Like, for birds and there are ones that are better made for that. Like, that's not that's not an abnormal idea, though. But yeah, I just want to exchange these rings. And I contacted the company, and I was like, hey, I heard you exchange these for the right size if they're not right, if they're new and unused. I'm like, I just bought this. I would like to exchange these. And they're like, sure. Write us a letter and mail them to us. And make sure you include the exact ones you want. And the serial number of your rifle. And we'll send them right out to you. And it's like, cool. So I'm just going to mail a thing to you and hope that your parts department recognizes what I'm trying to do based on the letter I wrote. And hope that y'all honor this. Okay? I figured you'd give me like a reference number or something I could use, but I guess not. So the rifle stock camera thing, it is so limitly useful. There are times where it's like, oh no, this is super fucking useful. And there are other times where it's like, I'm going to be gunned down by the police for taking pictures of these birds. It is dodgy. Let me vicariously hang this $300 optic off the side of my desk. But it does work for, like, video pretty well because you can get a pretty good stable, like, I bought it before I was able to afford, like, I got it in a lot of photography equipment because it was dirt cheap, like a bunch of filters and shit like that. And I was like, oh, this would be great for video. And I took video of it. I'm like, this feels weird. This feels weird. I don't necessarily like shooting video like this. But it works pretty well for that. I mean, it does stabilize. It's in my closet, or I'd go get it. Like, it's all the way in the back, but I'm not going to go get it. Maybe next time. If I remember, I'll pull it out and have it at the ready. Or take a picture of it. And post it on, once again, the Discord. Alright, y'all. You cool cats have a lovely, maybe show a price to hang up. Maybe show a piece to hang up. Actually, funny you say that. So, you'll get a kick out of this. I brought the shelf down for my 3D printer, and I had nothing to put on the top shelf. So, I'm trying to get to the zoom in. Hold on. I put my old cameras up there. So I have like my 1890s Pony cameras, my 8mm cameras, my Kodak stereo camera. I just threw a couple up there, you know, for funsies. Also, the zoom on this kind of sucks. Nope, that's the privacy lens. I am breaking everything. Alright. Once again, for the third time, I'm getting out of here. Hope you all have a lovely middle of your week. And I will catch you all later. Bye.